message is for all women like me, not those who love and support women like me. We be acting like the devil got new tricks. The enemy has no new tricks. They're not new tricks, y'all. The same stuff that he was doing in the Bible, and sometimes we read the Bible as if it's just a storybook of things, cool, interesting things that happen to people. Not like it's like a roadmap, a guideline of how to deal with things when they happen to you. Not necessarily if. But with the assumption that, hey, this might just be my cheat sheet to know how to deal with this thing. Or this might just be my cheat sheet to know what could come to me. And when it comes to the enemy and his devices, his ways, like, y'all, the Lord gave us intel. And now I'm here to his strategies, y'all. His strategies are similar. But the thing is, how we end up on the wrong side of right is because when we see how he came at, again, someone in the Bible, when we see how he came to our grandma, grandpa, when we see how he came to our friend, when we see how he came to somebody in their testimony, we just be like, oh, that's messed up. And that's messed up how the enemy be doing stuff. And we don't even recognize him when he's using the same strategies and tactics on us. We don't even recognize it. It's mind-boggling. This is mind-boggling to me as me right here in the present day. A few years ago, I would have been just like, I would have been doing the same thing. So, okay, it's the lack of knowledge, the lack of awareness. Oh, I'm fully aware now. Sometimes you just got to ask the Lord, like, show me how the enemy's coming in this season. Show me the enemy's strategies. What is he plotting up? The Lord knows. The Lord knows, but this is, again, a lesson in taking authority over your life. The authority that was given to us through Christ. If the Lord knows, he's just waiting on us to act like we know that we're supposed to rely on his omniscience. And we don't. Yeah, we actually have a life to live and to walk out. And it's not to where the Lord's just going to come down and do things for us. That would defeat the whole purpose of us having our free will and our autonomy and choices. Like, we have that, and we have to make the right choices, and we have to depend on the right power to help us. And that's the power through him. I promise you, when you ask the Lord, in prayer, please show me how the enemy coming at me, so I won't have to be on defense, I can be on offense. He will actually show you. I don't know how he gonna show you, whether it be in a dream, whether it be through you hearing somebody else speak about what they're going through, and it starts to resonate with you, whether it can be anything, y'all. But when you call on the Lord, he don't leave you hanging. He comes through. But also make sure you're doing your part, because again, until I'm blue in the face, that's the other part. You can't ask the Lord to keep showing up for you when you're not doing the first, second, or third thing that he asked you to do it yourself. Get your relationship right. And as far as us not seeing how the enemy is coming and just not realizing about him not having new tricks and why they seem new to us, we be like, oh, I never saw that coming. Like, why it seem new to us? Because the enemy has silenced a lot of us. The world today has silenced a lot of us. The way things are the way we're looked at when we are transparent about things, that's a trick of the enemy. Us worrying about the opinions of man, it hinders the next person. It hinders our own self, but it also hinders the next person. The way that we're so fast, and many, and I will dare to say the majority of church services don't even, when we're the people who do assemble, in the body of Christ, who do fellowship, who do gather together, we don't get to share amongst each other, amongst the community of believers that we're a part of and participating in, what the enemy has been doing and how we overcome him. We're not given space to do that no more. So where will we do that, Shay? Here. That's why, it annoys me when people say, oh, social media is the devil. Social media is what we make it. And just like in any other thing, including your church house, the Lord is there and the enemy is there too. Right in your congregation, right on the pew with you. But we also have to know what kind of God we got. You think he's just going to sit back idle and let the enemy run rampant? We have choices to make, but he also mobilizes people who are in relationship with him to help combat the plots of the enemy. So while we aren't doing testimonies in church, we're doing testimonies on social media. We don't have to be silenced. We can choose to be silenced, though. And if we believe that social media is evil, well, the Lord has a knack of doing what? Turning what was meant for evil into good, right? That's something that we know that the Lord does. So stop with that mindset. Just stop it. The issue is we're not using the power that we do have to reach other people, to expose the enemy. So then when we hear things, we feel like, oh, the enemy got new tricks, but they not. These tricks are ancient. We've just been muted so that we don't share the knowledge. We've been shamed into silence, including in the church. I was watching a sister's testimony, speaking just about all of her sexual escapades when the enemy had a hold over her, and how Christians react to that. Christians react to her speaking about how she overcome the enemy, when the Bible tells us that we need to speak about when we're able to overcome the enemy. So Christians are shaming us for being transparent about the mess we've been in, and speaking about the glory of God on the other side of it. Shame into silence. You ain't gonna silence me. If you ever ask yourself why I get up here and just talk about how many failures I done had, you ain't gonna silence me. I'm gonna help somebody. I understand the trick of the enemy to keep us silent. When we're silent, we continue suffering sometimes. But even when it's not that we're suffering in silence, when we continue to be silent, we're just allowing him to do the same thing to the next person, and unaware, because he does a good job at deceiving us and keeping us under deception. He does a great job at that. So we don't even know when it's the enemy. Sometimes we be living completely wrong and we think that we in the Lord's favor, in his good graces, and the Lord's smiling down upon us. No doubt that there's love. He loves us. But stop letting people get in front of you and say that the Lord don't be disappointed in your choices. He gave us choices. It's not like, oh, I'm not going to be disappointed in the choices that they make because something else is influencing. No, we choose things that go against the loving Father all the time. And I hate to break it to you, regardless of what other people want you to believe, the Lord looks at our choices when they're wrong as a father, a parent would look at a child when they make the wrong choice. That doesn't mean he don't love and accept you and still be there for you after you make the wrong choice. It means, but stop saying the Lord don't be disappointed in you. You out here acting a whole donkey in his face. The Lord that actually has emotions feel something when that happens. He don't be up there applauding your choices. Like, oh, that's okay. They're fine. It's okay. What type of delusion, y'all? But anyway, I said all that to say, we got to stop letting the enemy silence us. I think we finna be canceled if we speak against something that the enemy brewed up for our defeat, homosexuality. But I've been there. Y'all too worried about what other people think. What the Bible said. I'm put it right here. Bye, y'all.